Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. Why do I look like this thing? Why does this thing in this Spotify video look like ya boy? That has essentially been the question that many people have been asking me this week. I have also been wondering it myself. Spotify has put out this video promoting their philosophy behind what is essentially going to be a suit against Apple. And I guess Apple Music. It is Spotify's opinion that Apple's business decisions over the past few years in regards to Apple Music, music streaming, and their App Store, as well as how their products like the iPhone integrate with Spotify, they're essentially arguing that Apple's actions have been hurting the music streaming competition, giving Apple an unfair advantage, kneecapping Spotify's ability to compete on the open music streaming market. They've come out with this video. They have a whole website dedicated to this topic as well. Also, it would seem that Apple's tactics here do seem to be working, because if we do look at this recently posted chart, as of March 2018, monthly users in millions, Apple Music is actually out in front with 49.5 million users in the music streaming world, with Spotify coming in at second. And Apple Music actually used to be one of the smaller names in the list over here. However, what is not counted in this list is YouTube, which, if you do count that as a streaming service, because people do stream quite a bit of music off of the service, beats out all of these. I've made videos about this before. I'll say it again here. I am an Apple Music guy. I do have Apple Music. I pay for the service. I've had experiences in the past with Spotify not working as smoothly as I would like as a service, but for the most part, I really use Apple Music because it integrates into my phone so conveniently. So in a way, you could say that Apple's actions in this matter have definitely influenced my choices as a consumer. Now, is that fair or is that unfair? Is Spotify right to be pointing out what they're pointing out with this promotional video? I would argue that they definitely have an argument. What I'm about to say does necessitate getting a wee bit political, but here's the thing. I believe in markets. I don't think the free market or markets or capitalism are like God or the solution to everything, or really a solution to anything. Personally, I just believe in the freedom of allowing people the ability to enter the economic marketplace with whatever idea or concept or product that they have, be it safe and regulated, offering that to consumers, and if consumers want to purchase it, consume it, then allow them to. But like any game or any competition, there must be rules. You can't allow a company or a person to enter the market in such a way where they can essentially change the rules to allow themselves an unfair advantage. While I agree with the basic premise of this video, personally, I feel like Spotify is the worst delivery method for getting these messages across. I mean, don't get me wrong, this seems like a fine video, and people generally seem pretty receptive to what this video is putting forward, but it's not like Spotify's entrance into the music world hasn't been incredibly toxic for artists at large who are struggling to make ends meet while major labels make billions of dollars every year hand over fist. Now, you could argue that's more between the artist and the label, and it's not really Spotify's fault, but given how the company up until this point has skirted their responsibilities on other issues in regards to payments, in regards to copyright, it just adds insult to injury to see Spotify washing their hands of artists being totally ripped off every day, especially when you consider they're making tons of money every year too. So while, again, I agree with the sentiment of this video, it's just kind of ironic to be getting a lesson on fair business practices from a business that is known for its unfair business practices and its nefarious and greedy behavior in the music market. And also, again, why the hell does this thing look like me? I'm not making this up, right? This looks just like me. And, I just can't help but feel like it's intentional. It's kind of annoying. Even this guy seems to think so. Nice of Spotify to include Anthony Fantano in the video and on the thumbnail. I do appreciate that. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Over here next to my head is another video that you guys can check out. Please hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Spotify, Apple Music. Why the hell does this thing look like me? Forever.